If your homie hits you up talking about, oh my God, I got a business idea. We finna get so rich, bro. We finna retire our entire family. Walk away. Walk away. For example, the homie Jack hits me up a couple months ago talking about he wants to start a breeding bulldog business. I was with it mainly because like people buy dogs for like 10, 20 racks if you breed them properly. But one thing about Jack, he half-asses everything. And what he wanted me to do was take care of the dogs while he was at work, right? I'm doing hip, eye test, I'm feeding them properly, you know, I'm giving them the right milk and shit. Like I did a little bit of research, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. I'm not no expert, but he asked me for my help. He said I was gonna get like 25% of all the sales if I just do my little job. I'm like, okay, cool. He was coming off like he was the expert, right? So when he would get back home from work, I would leave the dogs with him and shit, right? Bro, he would feed them whatever, wouldn't do no hip, no eye test, no constant testing, none of that shit, right? One of the dogs came out with a fucking limp. A limp so bad, bro, I can't even explain it. He tried to sell that dog for 20 bands. 20 racks. And the nigga that bought it was so stupid, stupid enough to send Jack the money before looking at the dog in person. So when he pulled up to see the dog in person, oh my God, there's a limp. I need my money back. Jack was like, nah, no refunds. That's horrible business. Like, that's bro, what? The guy threatened to sue him, do all this and that and the third, and Jack was like, nah, bro, you can have your money back. Then he dropped the entire business. I'm like, bro, that's one fail. That's it. I'm like, bro, don't hit me up for nothing else. I don't want to be part of your business propositions, bro. Like, that was horrible. You would think that would be it. He would just get a job and move the fuck on. No, it gets worse. About a month ago, he comes over to my crib talking about another business proposition. What the fuck can it be now? What now? You want to breed cats? He walks in my house with a big ass smile. Mind you, he didn't fucking knock. None of my friends knock before they walk into my house. I don't know what's up with people that just walk in people's houses without knocking. I don't care how long I've known you. What if I'm doing something? What if I'm doing something behind the doors with somebody I love? What if I'm doing something with my lady? Knock first. Anyways, I'm asking him like, bro, why are you smiling? Like what you so happy about? He was like, bro, I just realized something. You're sitting on a gold mine right now. You don't even realize. I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, bro, like, how many people in your apartment complex have a patio just like you? I was like, I don't know, maybe like half. I don't go around counting the patios and shit. He was like, well, what if we started a power washing company? We can clean all their patios for like discounted prices. And then they can tell their friends, their family, that we can go from apartment complex to apartment complex and we can make hella bread. I'm like, that sounds way better than breeding dogs. I ain't gonna lie. So I asked him, I was like, how we gonna do this? Because I have no clue how power washing works. He was like, bro, you can go to Home Depot and get 2 power washers for like less than $100. I was like, that sounds very unrealistic. How good are the power washers? He was like, bro, I did my research. He was coming at me with all this research and analytics and shit. Like, I'm like, you really did your fucking homework on some fucking power washing. No disrespect to people with power washing businesses, but like, feel me? Like, I didn't know it was that deep until he was coming at me with all these numbers and shit like that. So after I told him I was down, you know, because he made power washing seem so simple. So I'm like, okay, like, it's not gonna take that much of my time. Like, when do you want to start? He's like, bro, we can't start until we get the power washers. I was like, okay, like, where are the power washers at? He was like, bro, I was gonna ask you, can you buy the power washers? And after, like, you know, my first couple washes I do by myself, I'll pay you back with the money I get. All right, bro. You didn't come over here to get a business partner. You came over here to take my fucking money to start your dumbass business. But you know what? I'm with it. Let's do it. We end up going to Home Depot that same day. That same day we go to Home Depot. We get inside the store and shit, right? I'm looking for the power washers. He said we can get 2 for under $100. I'm looking for the power washers. I'm like, I don't see well, I'm seeing $69.99. I'm seeing $89. I'm seeing $109. What power washers are you talking about? Oh, bro, I must have miscalculated, bro. I miscalculated the math in my head. Oh my Jesus. We already getting off to a bad start. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. So we looking at the power washers and shit, right? So we walk by one that's $3.99. $3.99, not $3.99. $399. Yeah, we're not gonna get that one. This nigga picks it up and puts it in the cart. No, we're not getting this. I'm not buying this shit. He was like, bro, trust me, bro. Like, this one has the best pressure. Like, I seen this one power washer on YouTube. I was like, okay, like, I said I'm not buying it. You're buying it. I don't have $400 to spend on no fucking power washer. He was like, bro, yes you do. I'm like, nigga, you pocket watching? Nigga, I'm about to quit. You on your own, bro. He's like, bro, don't lie. You just got your tax return. Like, don't lie. I was like, nigga, how the fuck you know that? He was like, bro, I know because I see the new earrings. I was like, these are not new earrings. And at the same time, these are moissanite. These are $14 earrings. Then he gonna talk about, he was like, bro, what about that app you be making money off of? That little class action shit you be talking about. I'm like, nigga, you talking about Pay Me? The Pay Me app? Shit. I'm making a little bit of change, but I'm still not finna buy this power washer. $3.99 is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the way this nigga begging, he might as well get on his knees. Wait, pause. But like I said, he's making power washing seem so simple that I can easily get my money back. So I'm like, okay, $3.99 is an investment. It's the best power washer you can get in fucking Home Depot. I might as well just buy it. I can make it back within like 3-4 days. Let's do it. You know what I did? You know what I did? I bought it like a dumbass. So after I bought the power washer, he gonna be like, oh my God, I'm finna get so rich. I said, back up. You said, I'm finna get so rich? We're gonna get rich now. I'm invested now. I just spent $400 on a power washer. I honestly, you know what? We're getting rich. Not you, not me. We're in this shit together. So start talking about us as a team or I'm out. Oh, bro, my bad. Like as soon as you bought the power washer, bro, I started seeing dollar signs, bro. My bad. That's on me. I was like, bro, you good, bro? So I see dollar signs too. When do we start? He was like, bro, we can start today because we went to Home Depot around like noon. We can start that same day. So I was like, okay, when we get back to my apartments, we finna go door to door and knock. And we gonna get these deals. So as soon as we get back to my crib, I'm super, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hella excited now because now I got money on my fucking mind. You feel me? Now I got money on my mind. We're knocking on every door possible. Out of everybody, I'm gonna lie, we knocked on every door in my apartments. Honestly, out of all the knocks, about 90% of them answered and about 70% of them said, yes, we will take your services. We're about to make so much bread. Bro, crazy. We're not charging $20, $30, $40. No. Jack's idea was to charge $80. At first, when he told me to charge $80 for each patio, I'm like, okay, it's a little steep. We just started. We don't even have a name for our business yet. We literally just started. He was like, bro, like we gotta start strong, bro. We gotta let them know that they're gonna get the best service possible. I was like, okay, cool. I wasn't thinking that much of it. I'm thinking everybody gonna say no because $80 sounds like a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me. Feel me? Nigga, 70% said yes. So nigga, like $80 times like 100 apartments. Shit. What's that, like 80? What's that, 8,000? 8,000, right? But let me remind y'all, we only have one power washer, right? We didn't get two for under 100. We got one power washer for $400, and there's two of us. So at that first day, after doing all those knocks, we had 3 clients that want to get get their patio power wash that day. So Jack took it upon himself. He was like, "Yo, like it was my idea. It's only right if I do the first day of power washing." I'm like, "Okay, cool. You feel me?" So and then right. So we just gonna keep day by day. I get the power washer this day. He gets the power washer this day. We just gonna keep going like that. Then at the end of the week, we gonna take 80% of what we made and we're gonna split that down the middle. We're gonna keep 20% for the business. Perfect business knowledge. Let's work. So after that first day of Jack doing the power washing for those 3 clients, all 3 of them were like, "Oh my God, my patio never looked this good. Oh my God." I'm like, so after I'm getting like, all these rave reviews from these people in my complex, I'm like, okay, we have a real business model on our hands. Let's keep this shit going. So the next day we had 5 clients lined up to get their patio power washed in my apartment complex. It's my day to have the power washer. So I'm about to go crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know power washing was this fucking easy. Everybody that has a power washing, everybody who has a power washing business, y'all are in the right business. Y'all are doing y'all thing because this shit is easy bread. Because each patio took like 20 minutes of work. That shit was so easy. Oh my God, my patio never looked so good. It was 20 minutes of work, baby. So boom, fast forward the next day, it's Jack's turn to have the power washer. Let's keep it going. We have 3 clients waiting. The first client is at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for him to come to his house and power wash, right? This nigga Jack didn't show up to my crib until noon. So obviously I took it upon myself, being the businessman I am, I power washed his patio at the right time, 10 a.m. So when Jack came to my crib, he was like, okay, I'm about to go to Mr. Johnson's patio right now. My bad for being a little late. I was like, nah, don't worry about it. I already did it. He's like, you already did it? Nah, bro, that's not how this shit work. I was like, what you mean? Hold on. What you mean? He was like, bro, like, why would you take my client like that, bro? You're taking my money. I was like, taking your money? This is our money. And first off, you were late. You making us look bad already. Yo, whoa. Shut it down. I ain't gonna lie, he talking to me like he want to fight me or something. Like, so I'm low-key matching his energy. I'm like, yo, like, what you want to do, bro? Because like all this over a power washer? Like, bro, what you want to do? He was like, bro, honestly, bro, fuck all that, bro. You're fired. Who's fired? Whose fault? I was like, bro, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be in no business. If it wasn't for my $3.99, you would be in no business right now. So nigga, you better be kissing my feet right now. What you talking about? He was like, bro, he was like, bro, you can't be talking to me like that, bro. Like, I hired you. I was like, nigga, you didn't hire shit. First off, you're fired. You're fired. You know what? This is my power washer. You're fired. I'm gonna give you your little money you made the first day, because you know you did the first 3 jobs. Here, take your money. Threw it in his face. Look, yeah, no, you're fired. Get out of my house. After finishing the next 2 clients by myself, cleaning their patios by myself, I'm sitting in my crib. I'm tired as fuck. It's hot as fuck outside. I'm sitting in my crib. I'm like, bro, like now I got a power washing business I don't care about. But at least it's easy money. But god damn, but I didn't even want to do this.